Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Räikkönen delighted the world by taking the top step of the podium for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what I wonder is in store for us here today. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 turns to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and turn 12 at this anti-clockwise track. It's 3.6 miles long and we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Oldtimer lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Norris. Verstappen, Perez, Fernando Alonso, and Pierre Gasly. Ocon, Bottas, Guan Yu Zhou, and Mick Schumacher. Albon, Magnussen, Sebastian Vettel, and Oscar Piastri. Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Stroll, and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me again for the race today, Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about Oldtimer. They've been involved in a number of costly incidents lately. That's got to affect their mindset going into this race.
It's not an ideal situation by any means. When you get into a bad run like that, there's always the risk of frustration creeping in, which can cause more mistakes and locks you into this vicious cycle. Hopefully today they can get through turn 1 cleanly and stay calm for the rest of the race.
I know this is your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks.
Yeah, exactly. Alright guys, a pretty close championship race here in F1 2-2. We got Leclerc and Verstappen racing for the championship, so it's a pretty close battle there. But anyways, we're here at Circuit of the Americas, the home Grand Prix, or secondary home Grand Prix here, as our home Grand Prix is really Miami. But anyways, we're back here at Texas to end off the F1 season with our Florida Racing Mobile, and we'll see what we can do today. Taking a look at race strategy. Honestly, our race strategy for the last few weeks has really worked good by switching it up. I think we're going to do the same thing here. Just going to go ahead and run that down to about there, and then second stint we'll switch over to the red tires to end it off. So there we go, we got that. We got ourselves 15 laps. I think we can bring that down to about 15. Just take a little bit of weight out of the car, and car setup is good. Just gotta kind of get into a rhythm with this track, which is typically kind of hard for me. Usually takes a few laps, but once I get into a pretty good rhythm, we're good to go. But anyways, the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Let's go racing here, guys, with our Florida Racing Mobile in the finale of our 5th season in F1. Let's go. Alright guys, here we go at the American Grand Prix. Florida Racing Mobile here. I've got the inside, nice and easy, nice and easy. See what we can do with these guys. We got Leclerc right behind us. Obviously, he's a kind of a desperate guy because he needs winning points to be able to defeat Verstappen there. Fighting back there with Hamilton or Russell, I think. And so he's going to be kind of aggressive, I would imagine. We'll have to see how that all works out. And we just want to be able to have a good point, stay nice and clean. Oh yeah, he is mad. You can see how fast he's coming up on us. Go ahead and use some ERS here on the straightaway. See what we can run here. And a little bit of separation, not a whole lot. Go ahead and turn the ERS off. We don't want to use all of it up in the first lap of the race. Coming in, nice turn. See what we can do. So luckily we were able to get the pole time. It was a really good lap, honestly. Really did like how fast our car is. Obviously in race trim, not so fast. usually pretty slow on the straightaways compared to the rest of the guys here. We've got a pretty good gap though to the rest of them. Go ahead and ERS as we come to the line here. Fastest lap set by us currently. See if anyone else can do that here. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Go ahead and hit a little bit of ERS coming off the hill here. And let's see what we can do through the S's. We're pretty close to corner cutting there. Gotta watch that. Don't need any penalties today if we can help it. Charles Leclerc still back here. As I said, he's going to be one desperate dude. And going to try and hopefully get himself some winning points. Obviously our job is to try to deny him that. That's going to hurt his championship though, which he will not be appreciative of. But I would also like to get myself some winning points. And to help myself out in the driver standings along with some team standing benefit. Make sure nobody team-wise below us can get there. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, not a bad second sector. We had a really fast first sector, so that's good. See what we can do through here. A little bit of a slippery slope there with the rear tires. Make sure we don't stay off of the racing lane through those corners for too long, or else we'll end up another fastest lap there.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS.
DRS online for the field. So we'll see how all of that goes. So far, car feels really, really good. As I said, once I get into a pretty good rhythm with this track, it's usually pretty good. Not too good through the S's, usually pretty slow through here. That's where everyone else kind of gains their time. But once I get to like this section right here, usually I can set sail and do decently with lap times and speed and be able to block people from getting past me. So I'm not sure where Verstappen is at. Not sure if he's directly behind the Mercedes or if he's further back or not. Right, coming into our turn, go ahead and hit the brakes there, nice and easy. Nice sharp turn. Interesting to see what the pit strategy is for everybody, how they split off and whatnot. Nice and easy through here, there we go. A little bit tighter, we could have gone a little bit wider there and probably saved a little bit of time.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of
Alright, it's a little bit of wear on the combustion engine. Obviously next year we do need to work on some reliability issues that have been plaguing the team. But for right now, as I said, just trying to work on getting that handling and that speed. Everybody's pretty tight here. Keep gapping Leclerc, but Leclerc, he wants this spot, that's for sure. I don't remember if it was him or his Ferrari buddy that dumped us one season here when we were racing for some pretty good points. We had a pretty good run. I think they ended up dumping us here in one of the corners. He's not appreciative of that, so if we can deny them any points, wouldn't mind that. We got Russell kind of closing in there. Both Mercedes really, really close. Probably have Norris or Ricardo. Not sure who that is in the orange, but they're coming up. Oscar Piastri not doing a terrible job today. Holding his own, keeping position where he started, looks like, so that's good for him. I'd like to see him move up a little bit more in our secondary home Grand Prix here, but looks like he's still doing a pretty good job. Alright, when did these guys stop pitting? I'm going to say probably lap 6 or 7 potentially is when they'll stop pitting. Obviously we're running medium, so we won't have to pit until lap 9 or 10 is probably how that's going to cycle. We'll have to wait and see. Ooh, got a little bit loose there. Keep an eyeball on that. Nobody pitting yet. Everybody's staying in line. A little bit wide there, trying to avoid the bumps. About a second off on the time we were running, so tires are wearing out. So tire wear kind of ruining times and whatnot. So that's going to be interesting to see with us running the long strategy with the medium tires, how that plays out for these guys who are going to come get medium tires. It's going to be brand new medium tires. And then us switching to softs for the last part of the race. If we can keep on leading, I don't think we have much of an issue. And I think we should be able to keep these guys behind us. As I said, it just depends on what lap times they run for their in lap and out lap as well. So we'll see how that gets done. Use a little bit of ERS here. We should have, yep, there it is, DRS enabled for Leclerc. We're running ERS as far as we can. Go ahead and turn that off. He's going to get a bit of a run here. Going to start turning. Going to keep him blocked. I'm thinking it's Leclerc that ended up spinning us here at Circuit of the Americas, if I remember correctly. I'm not appreciative of that. So we will try and keep him back there if we can. We're really close to corner cutting there, so we got to keep watching that. One of the issues with all the corners, more chances to cut the corner, and to my mind it's like, hey, go faster. Yeah, well, you gotta slow down and keep it in the lane just a little bit. Really looks like we are good on fuel for the race, so that's good to see. Really close to cutting the corner there. Pretty close group here right behind us, so any mistakes by us will lose us quite a few positions. Player making a pretty good move here. End up crossing him. He's going to try and cross us over right there. We're going to move him to the side. We cut down really close so he wasn't able to cross us over. That's what he was wanting to do there, I could tell that. Goes far, we get to the throttle before he does. Nice on the throttle. Claire makes the first move to pit road.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on.
That's a lap 7. Or lap 6 actually. Coming to 7. Kind of nailed that on the prediction. So our little tiny group is a little bit smarter. We got Piastri in. He's going to get himself some newer tires here, hopefully. Very close to getting in the corner there once again. Got to keep an eyeball on that. Just got Russell and Sainz back there, so both of those guys fight. I'm not sure what the Constructors' Championship looks like, but it seems like it's probably pretty close between Mercedes and Ferrari. But as I said, not totally sure. I've been saving a little bit of ERS. Go ahead and use a little bit right here. Giving Russell the inside. You're going to get a...
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Just watching all of that back behind us there, keeping them behind, so they're faster than we are. So with them out from behind me coming back on the
Fastest
track.
Coming in for his stop now.
That's going to be interesting. So we'll see how fast they end up running. Obviously, we're going to run a little bit further on these, then come and get some brand new, fresh, soft tires to be able to run with. Alright, let's use ERS here on the straight. Turn, very nice. Far side, back on track. To the corner. And we're going back to the S's here. Ooh, boy. Yep, S's, once I'm out of a groove with them, it's like, gotta come back and try next time. That's how that works. Alright, Russell and Sainz able to leapfrog the majority of the group there. Verstappen really close there. He's battling obviously with Leclerc. So with that positioning, Leclerc will not be able to beat Max Verstappen championship-wise. So that's going to hurt him a whole lot. So these guys are all running ERS and DRS. We have not touched DRS once here. Continue to lead the field. Got a 20-second gap currently, or thereabouts. I do expect that to close a little bit throughout the following laps here, but we're going to try our best to be consistent. Ooh, tires definitely do not have the grip that they once did.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the mediums higher now.
Verstappen on the hard tires. Verstappen keeps going to the hard tires. I'm not sure what their strategy is. Multiple races I've seen him on the hard tires, so I'm not sure if that is what kind of move that is strategy wise, but they keep doing that.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Alright, so we're going to be coming in here next time by. We'll see how that all works. Sure to work out pretty good, I think. Nice and easy through here. Trying to let off the throttle a little bit more and kind of use a little less throttle through here. Not sure if that's actually helping me or not, but trying it anyways. And coming into the tight turn, going to use ERS all the way down. Luckily our energy store working really, really good throughout this race. That's definitely helping us out here for sure. And coming into the braking zone. A little bit wide there.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
I already know that the grip level is falling away. Alright, in we come. Gonna get soft tires here.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And they shot me out of there way too fast, I can tell you that right now. Alright, Verstappen's kind of falling back. We're up here with the Ferraris. We get these soft tires warmed up here. We got brand new rubber, they do not. This should give us a little bit more speed, really close to cutting corners here.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Should be able to get DRS this time by, I hope. ERS enabled. Now we got DRS directly in the slipstream of Leclerc. End up sliding it on in there. Should be able to get this lead back, I would hope. We're gonna find out though. Nice and really good. Get some ERS, get some speed going here. Oh, so much grip in these tires. Ooh, really fast lap time there. Obviously a little bit slow with pit stop. With the softer tires, we should make some pretty good lap time here. Alright, now we got to get past Russell. And Leclerc's really got to put on some sort of show to be able to win that Drivers' Championship. Ooh, boy. Way out of the groove there. Get back into it here. ERS, try to catch up to Russell. Nice and easy into the turn. We should have DRS and he will not. Alright, get underneath him, he's to our outside. Give him plenty of room to work. I'm thinking this might be a faster lap time, which I wouldn't mind seeing here. We'll have to wait and find out. Try and take that a little bit more cleanly. Let's see. New fastest lap, 1:40.060.
On its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Into that way too wide. Let's see what we can do through the S's here once again. Ooh, a little bit cleaner through the S's there. Some ERS right through here. I'll use our ERS all the way down the straight. Obviously without DRS we probably won't get as good of a time result here. Nice and easy through the turn, good.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Yep, a little bit slow but still in the green, so about where we would run it normally. There's a little ERS through this section. And we get a sub 140 lap time right there. Definitely what I was looking for, trying to get a little bit faster there. Alright, we're going to save the ERS for the rest of this lap here. Let's store up some. Get through here as nice and clean as we can. Not too bad, pretty clean through that whole section. Definitely like that. So we've been able to drive through faster cars at the moment. We're going to be a little bit slow this time by. We're not going to be using any ERS, so that's going to let Russell probably close in a bit there. You can see him close in just a tad. That is okay. So we're trying to save up some ERS just in case we need it. And also try to give our car a little bit of a break as well. Not run as quick. I think Max Verstappen is going to have the championship pretty well locked up here unless something catastrophic happens to lots of people all at the same time.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
One to go, presented by CombustionGamer gear. Nice and easy through there. Both the Ferraris right there, so they're probably going to try and get with those points. Might be able to work something on the championship side of the manufacturers. Not sure how all that's stacked up. Didn't really look at those points. I know for sure. The closest thing that I saw was Verstappen and Leclerc and the drivers. And so I'm not sure where manufacturers were at necessarily, so it could be pretty close.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Use our ERS on the straight here. Keep our distance from Russell. Closing in pretty good there. Should be able to hold him off. Nice and easy. Final set of corners. What we don't need is a penalty of any sort, so we'll keep an eyeball on that one. Definitely with how that was shaping up, I was scared of Leclerc, but luckily I'm going to get right here going away from Russell. Very nice. First win in the American Grand Prix with the new car as well.
Great work this year, really great work. It's been hard at times, but we've come through it together. Well done.
Yep, really good result there for us and the entire team. Definitely a great way for us to end the season.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It might have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. Victory today then, but bittersweet emotions, I'm sure, as the championship slips through their fingers. Even so, what a fantastic final race of the season this was. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So, being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls, gentle on the tyres, that's where the race was won today.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Yuki Tsunoda gets my vote today.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Alright, so with that win, I'm able to jump above both of the McLarens in the points for drivers, so that was definitely nice. Pretty close to George Russell if he ended up having an issue. Even Sergio Perez, that could have potentially gave us a pretty good win there, even Lewis Hamilton there. So that really, depending on how that race went, I could have really jumped up in the points above some guys, so that's definitely cool to see. There we are in Constructors. Wasn't really in contention that much, pretty far behind McLaren there. Ferrari able to beat out Red Bull by 4 points, and Mercedes there with 350 in third, so they had a good day there for sure. So really good season, all things considered. We got a lot of learning in and got a lot of development done there as well, so really important for us as a team. So let's get some screenshots with everybody and we'll head off into the off season. Alrighty guys, back at HQ and we've got some work to do here. Chassis, I think we got everything done in chassis. Take a look at engine here. Everything in engine's good. Let's see if we can save any of our durability stuff before we end the season. So we got gearbox, we'll adapt that. We got engine, adapt the cheaper one of that. We got that right there, we'll get that adapted. And we got also our MJKU, get that adapted. So there we go, we got those things taken care of here. We'll go ahead and advance time. We're going to get some weekly resources here. I'll go ahead and stop. I forgot that we had some stuff that we could do here. Durability, get some team building, chassis department, supplier. Do that there. There we go. Alright, now we'll continue to advance on to the end of the season here. Alright, so we got season break right here, so I don't think that's necessarily end of the season yet, so we'll go back into durability. We've got some more resource points that we can get done. Go ahead and get our turbocharger taken care of and should be able to get our nope, can't get our other engine done. Alright, let's see here. Go beyond season break. Ooh, there we go. Contract renewals and other stuff. We'll go ahead and get all of these events set up there. We will advance. Got weekly resources and teammate. Going to take a look here at what we have going on in the contracts. So he's ready to negotiate, taking a look at what everyone else's is, see if we have any new people that have popped up into the market. Doesn't look like it, so we will go ahead and get that taken care of here in just a second. We should be able to get our final durability thing done here, which of course is engine adaptability. So we got that done, and let's renegotiate with our teammate here, get this set up for next season. And I'm definitely willing to give him a bonus for the season he's had. Alright, there we go. We've got Oscar Piastri confirmed for next season. Go ahead and continue to advance time here. See what we can do in facilities. We got 10.16 million in the bank. Pit equipment. We'll go ahead and get some pit equipment ordered in here. We got simulator and whatnot, chassis, fabrication, build time, resource point generation. We'll go ahead and get that done in chassis, get that working. We'll continue to advance some time here. We got our Mula in once again. All of that done. And now end of the season. Alrighty guys, so we got to go into talks with F1 and decide what the schedule will look like for next season. But basically we've got quite a lot of money and we got our drivers signed up ready for next year. So we will see you guys here next time for season 6 of the Florida racing in F1. It's going to be fun. Gonna enjoy it. Should be good. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys here next time at the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel and F1 Racing. Bye-bye.